Hey folks, this is Waylon Lewis. I accidentally just hung up on our new video because I haven't had my coffee. And it's 8 a.m. on a Saturday morning. So as I was saying, if you've ever wondered what I look like on a Saturday, and I know you haven't, and you haven't wanted to know, now you know. So Americans used to do things. We used to do things for ourselves. What did we do? We used to sew. We used to cook. We used to fix stuff. We used to fix our bike. We used to fix our own cars. We used to grow our own food, victory gardens.
Graze our own animals.
Graze our own animals. Make our own almond milk. Make our own...
Harvest our own ice.
Vegan ice cream. Harvest our own ice. That we don't miss. That sounds like a pain in the butt. But so here's the thing that I haven't liked for a long time and I've wanted to fix, but me knowing nothing about anything, what do I know how to do? I barely know how to do my dishes and my laundry. I'm looking around. I basically have no life skills. So here's this thing I've wanted to fix. So I love beautiful old, what do you call them, Victorian press back chairs, right? I have lots of old chairs that I collect from the Craigslist. I'm not going to put poor Ashley on the camera until she's fully ready to be looking at the world. So anyway, I bought these old press back chairs, and look at this beautiful, faded, horrible, ugly, life-destroying, inspiration-destroying, good mood-destroying. I can't even, it needs to be in the full light of day for the horror of this fabric to ruin your day. But it's basically like a pale green with little red blotches and yellow blotches.
It's polyester too.
And it's polyester, which means it's made out of plastic. So, but it's on this beautiful chair. So for a long time, I've stared at it and I've said, wow, wouldn't it be nice to make that pretty and maybe bring it to an upholstery place or something? Yeah.
Already.
Oh yeah, I got a comment on the pants. So I'm wearing my Buddha pants. Here we go. All right, Buddha pants, and they kind of weirdly match my scarf. And this has been my uniform for like a week or two because I've been sick. Yeah, if you're just tuning in, be like Bonnie and say where you're from. And if you're on Elephant social media, no need to share this around. We're just having fun and sharing a little crafty thing. Are you ready? You look kind of ready.
Oh, I forgot my scissors.
I have scissors.
Okay.
Oh, that's one thing I have in my... Where are my scissors? Oh, they're upstairs in the bathroom in the sink. Shall we go together?
Yeah. Then they can see your nice bathroom.
All right, here's Ashley. She's behind me.
Hi.
She brought me
Good
raisins.
morning.
She got her daughter up at 5:05 a.m. and made her coffee and what?
She has a smoothie in the morning.
Oh, a smoothie
Well,
and...
first we start off with honey lemon water.
Oh my God. You're like the ideal mom.
And then I walk her to work so she's there by 6 in the morning.
Wow. So why do they make a kid get up? Okay, here's my bath. And here's the scissors.
Yay!
Do you want to grab them? All right, here we go. We're going back. Here's my pillows. They're not arranged. This is so sad. But check out my new pillows that I had a local friend make. They're all little lions with different expressions. Oh, but someone didn't make his bed. Here's another one. Aren't they cute? And they're full of organic, humanely sourced wool that you can buy in a big batch online. One thing about pillows is 90% of pillows, no matter how cute they are oh. Good morning, and I bow to you, sir. Good morning. Here's a little huge, wonderful Buddhist idol of mine. Here's Ram Dass. And if you wonder why I'm out of breath all the time, it's because I'm sick. So, where are we? As you can see, section of rugs. Rug, 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 rug that we may cut up into the new cover of this chair. So these are all blankets we were going to maybe cut up. Ashley measured this. She didn't measure it. She measured this. And guess what this pattern of rug is called, Ashley?
It's a Persian rug.
Yeah, but the pattern specifically is called elephant feet.
Oh, nice.
Which is appropriate because, and check out our little slippers we're wearing around the house. They're former Army boot liners.
From Sorrells.
From Sorrells. Oh, I thought they were from Army. No, I got them at the
might...
Army surplus, I think.
So they go in Army boots.
Right.
Okay.
I thought. Oh, maybe not.
I bet
Whatever.
you're right.
We're ignorant. And then Ashley sewed it because they were breaking. All right, what are we doing?
So the first step,
Okay.
this is on here. So we have to take it off.
Wait, do that again. I wasn't filming. So that's attached. So you have to take it off, okay?
So we're going to flip
So
it.
like in Stranger Things, you have to go to the upside down world here.
Flip it upside down.
Okay. And here, look at this beautiful oak. This is why I love these chairs. It's called sawn, what do you call it? Something sawn?
Half sawn. Quarter sawn.
Quarter sawn. It's just so beautiful. It's tiger stripe. All right.
These are holding it on.
Okay.
These are, so we're going to get out our...
Here, let me do that one. You do the others because that one's so loose I can do it with my hand.
We're going to use our Phillips head screwdriver.
Okay.
Take these off.
Phillips head.
And we have a little saucer over here just so we don't lose them.
Look at that. So organized. This is a key detail. Saucer so you don't lose everything. Yeah, if you're just tuning in, say where you're from. If you guys want to see Redford, here's some more elephant feet. There's a sign of Redford having been around. Here's one of his beds. There's the Redford. He just heard his name. He's so smart. Where's baby?
Can you see his girlfriend?
Oh, she's probably right at the door. We shouldn't even tease her. Yeah, she is.
Don't let her in.
It's a little bit like they're kind of stalking us. Instead of playing with each other. All right, let's get at it. We'd let her in, but she's insane. Why don't we let her in? We could.
Okay. So now we're gonna take it off. See,
oh, look at that. Take it off. Take it off. Everyone chant, take it off. All right.
The thing they use to hold this awful fabric on here, they use a staple gun.
Okay. Yeah, so you can see the staples to keep it on.
So we're gonna use now our flathead screwdriver.
Okay.
And just get right under there.
Look at Ashley. She's doing a thing.
And then we brought our pliers too because
to help.
They don't always come all the way out.
Okay.
So far, you saw the scissors. So far you've seen 4 tools.
Okay.
These are regular tools that you can go to the hardware store and get, or even the thrift store or the estate sale or the yard sale and get.
Just any old pliers is fine?
Yeah, I like to get made in USA tools. Like, look at how old these pliers are. And they are still working as pliers because they were made back when people cared about making stuff. They probably say the name of the city even. Who knows?
Yeah, these pliers make me feel like a better human being. This is even beautiful. Look at this.
That was my dad's.
Wow. Philip said.
No, that's flat.
No, I was just saying Philip said about the other one.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding. As you can see, if anyone had illusions that I was a man in the cliche patriarchal view of a man, I am not. I don't know how to do anything.
Obviously, traditional gender roles are not something I care much about. Look at me go.
Yeah, she's the man.
I'm wearing pants.
She's wearing
But
the
even
pants.
if I was wearing a dress,
I'm wearing
I could do this.
pants with an endless crotch.
Okay, so we're not going to bore you with this because this takes maybe 10 minutes.
Okay, and Americans don't have time for 10-minute things.
But voila, look at this one is already done.
It's already prepped. Okay, is this the, oh no, this is still gross foam. Ugh, I hate it.
No, but it is already here. It's already being used. It's already the right size and shape.
Yeah.
It would be wasteful to throw it away, so we're going to continue using it.
So that it can serve butts for years to come.
Nobody wants to sit on a piece of hardwood. All right.
All right. What? Are you thinking?
I would have brought a piece of chalk, but a Sharpie I think will work just as well.
Oh, I don't know if I have chalk yet.
It's fine.
Oh, I'm hot.
Project, you can
Can't handle
always
all this heat.
substitute or improvise, or just do your best. What if we used a mint?
To make a line?
Yes. We're gonna get out the Sharpie just in case.
Why take off the fabric? Why not just cover over it? Good question.
Oh. You could.
Because this fabric, Lisa, has been imbued with the evil of generations. It's sort of like out of Lord of the Rings
That's
or
why
something.
I love audience participation. Like, yeah.
That was kind of obvious. Good suggestion.
It's a great suggestion.
Lisa gets a thumbs up.
Okay, so this is, I measured this.
So she folds it over in half.
We're doing 4 chairs.
Uh-huh.
Are these ones the same size?
Oh yeah, and then we have these other beautiful chairs.
These
Check
ones
these out.
are about the same size.
Slightly
A little bit bigger.
Slightly bigger. So these are also beautiful old chairs. I got all these off Craigslist for almost nothing because people don't value press back. They're not hip. They don't like, even though they're great craftsmanship, they're super solid. They're not cool. So let's not change that because I love them being affordable. All right.
So this is folded in half because we're going to do 4. We want to make sure we have enough, but
Do you feel like it's too tight?
I feel like something we should think about though is the pattern.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about that. I don't care. If it's just a random sampling, like look at that pillow. See that pillow's
Okay.
covered? It's just kind of random. But if you do think about it, I mean, we just don't have enough.
The only
rug
thing
to-
I would, like if I was going to think about it, I'd at least make them all go the same direction.
Uh-huh, right. That makes sense.
Or, if we're only doing 4, we could make sure that like maybe there's a stripe down one side of each with this stuff, or we can do them both in the middle. I just think
I
they
like
should.
the end stuff being on the
I
seat.
do too. I just think they should be at least a little bit matchy because I'm like that.
Yeah. No, I like that organization. And what do you do with the frilly end? Just fold it under? Or
What we're gonna do is we're gonna. It looks
the
like
fringe?
yeah, we're gonna give ourselves about.
Ashley is amazing, someone says.
Thanks. So this is what I always use to measure because I always have them with me. My fingers. So we're gonna want to have it to be over to about
Oh, wait.
right
This
here.
this is getting technical. Can you show us these fingers? So how do you do
These-
it?
I'd like to make it go to about here.
Okay. So that you have enough to fold over and nail in. And because staples may not
So
be
then I'm
strong
gonna
enough.
measure from the edge
Yeah.
of the chair to where this was.
So 4 fingers. A little
A
more.
little bit more than 4 fingers.
4 fingers at the base of your fingers.
Yeah, if we do the base.
Yeah.
The nice thing about measuring with your fingers or like your hands like this is that you don't have to have any fancy measuring thing, and then you always have them with you. And they're always the same size.
I like that. Yeah, I often measure stuff like up to my hip, height-wise.
Yeah, yeah.
Lisa asks, did you check to make sure the carpet won't be too thick?
Yeah, we did check. So we just went like this and then...
It's a pretty thin carpet here, so which makes it a very thick blanket. Like I tried that red blanket over there, but which I love the pattern, but it's the plaid, but it's a bit thin. Ashley
so
thought
see, like this, it's going to be... When we go around the edges,
it's gonna be hard.
well, it'll just be a little bit thick. It'll look about like that.
That looks good.
You like it?
Yeah, I mean, look at the corners on this. See it?
Yeah.
Yeah, on that
But if
pillow.
you didn't like that, you could just use a blanket, and then it would be a lot more
Perfect.
malleable.
I like the carpet look though.
I do too.
So what's next?
We're gonna
Oh, there's another question from Danielle. Danielle, I like her question. Are those other chairs leather? You should just leave them. The mix would be awesome. Yeah, so I thought they were vinyl, which is evil and horrible. No on vinyl, and that's final environmentally. But Ashley thinks this is leather, and I tried to scuff it a little bit. I really,
if we turned it upside down and looked at it, we might be able to tell a little better.
yeah, I really can't tell.
It doesn't.
Is
Oh,
there
here, yeah,
anything
look at this.
hanging over?
We look at this part. This is vinyl, and it's vinyl.
It's final, and I hate it.
This is not the 70s, folks.
Yeah, so I may not have any life skills at all other than, running a business and blogging and stuff.
Waylon knows vinyl when he sees it.
But I have an intuition for evil things that just aren't good in the house. So, yeah, we're getting rid of these. And vinyl is also horrible for the environment. So anyone who's vegan out there who thinks vinyl is a good substitution for leather, just say no to both. Okay.
Okay. So this, I know we measured to 4, but I really want to be able to just use half this
Do you
rope.
want to take over the camera for a second? No? All right. I need my throat coat. Okay, we're leaving Ashley for a second. I'm pretty under the weather, so. Throat coat. Here's the raisins Ashley brought very sweetly. Here's my throat coat. Here's my fancy coffee grinder. But I'm too ill for coffee, and yes, that's ill. What are you doing? Are you rifling through someone's purse?
That's my purse. It's called a backpack.
Okay, so the action may be slowing down from now. Here's my cork ottoman. Cork, here's a commercial for cork before we leave, because I'm going to leave. Cork is one of the greenest things ever. Never buy wine with plastic corks. Cork is made from cork trees. It's just pulled off. The trees live. The cork provides jobs for farmers, provides habitat for animals, and it's fully 100% renewable and
organic,
and
natural, compostable.
And unlike plastic, and plastic is
Disgusting.
and toxic and lasts pretty much forever. So please, cork.
Okay.
Alrighty.
What do you mean the action's slowing down? We're getting right to the heart of the good
Oh, really?
stuff.
Should I keep going?
Here.
Okay.
They want to know how to finish, so I'm just gonna.
This is Saturday morning action.
We're about.
Well, you're marking up a carpet. You're crazy.
Wait till we cut it up.
Is this on the underside so
Yeah.
people won't see it? The marking?
It's on the top. I don't think it's gonna matter.
Wait. So we're putting the bottom on the top?
We can mark it on the bottom side.
Ashley, you make boo-boo.
No, I didn't make.
Do you want to flip it around?
No. Yeah, we can. Here.
We want the top on the top.
No, the top will be on the top.
Christ, everything's falling apart and it's live. Elephant's reputation ruined.
Come on, these people are easy to impress.
No, they're not. You don't understand. Elephant readers turn from kind to vicious. The flip of a kombucha cap. All right, we're at
fine.
209 readers.
Viewers.
Boom. Okay, Ashley's now marking up both sides of it with permanent marker.
Ta-da! This is toxic, but.
Yeah, but you're like ruining my rug now.
Da, 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 da.
But so the mark on the other side, is that going to mess things up?
No, nobody will see it.
Oh my god, I'm going to see it. Yes, that Sharpie marking that you can clearly see on the seat is from 2017, back when my friend Ashley destroyed this carpet one morning because she was so excited. Hey, we're getting likes from someone I know, I think.
You have
Adam
fans.
Rubenstein!
Woohoo!
Ruby!
Wait, is that Adam?
Yeah!
Hi, Adam. Come have a cup of coffee.
Ruby is one of the sweetest people in all of Boulder and Denver, Colorado, folks. So give Ruby some love and give him some big healing love support. Because he has gone through a lot and he's a brave dude. And a gentleman. All right, look at you cutting it. Wow, the deed is done.
The thing is, I was a professional seamstress for a long time. So cutting up nice stuff doesn't scare me, but boy, it's scary when you get like fabric that's like $100 a yard and.
Then why are you against me getting surgery?
Yeah, the body is different.
Cutting up nice stuff doesn't scare you.
Cutting up nice things doesn't scare me. They're just things. Cutting up our bodies are made to heal. They are designed to heal themselves.
So what are we talking about? We're talking about... I surfed into my face in Mexico, and now my arm, about a month and a half later, still can't lift.
But that's higher than it was.
No, really? I don't
Yes.
think so. And then it can't lift forward either. My shoulder does all the work, so I'm a little bit damaged goods.
We don't want to get into the whole cutting people up thing. I don't believe in it.
Generally, I agree.
I think it's bad for us.
All right. Any questions or comments? Let's have a little more interaction.
Ta-da!
Holly is a life skills teacher. There's Robin. Boom chicka wow wow. Yeah, I've been stretching and doing body work every single day.
Look what we're going to do. We're going to be
Beautiful
smart.
Megan Powell's here. Hey, you're getting Redford hair on my tee. And if you're just tuning in, say where you're from. Millie is from Blue Ridge, Georgia. Yeah, Holly, I've been wearing the scarf you very generously, kindly thought to send me every day because I've been sick. And also because I
Look,
like
we're
it.
going to make them exactly the same, guys. If you were worried about these chairs not being symmetrical, this is our chance to cut two patterns at the same time, and they'll be exactly the same.
Very nice. This is becoming like a workshop on how to switch out your ugly...
We're going to give it a little bit of extra.
And you're sure this is enough?
Yes. We're going to give it a little extra because I'm not sure that both of those pieces of wood are exactly the same, because handcrafted things are not exactly the same.
Because they're handcrafted.
Right, and these are old chairs. So, but this will give us a general idea, and then the end result will be very...
What's your favorite... You're an editor at Elephant Journal, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite article on elephant recently that people should randomly think about reading? From this, like, week, or that you wrote?
The last one I wrote was really good. It was about Shambhala Day, which happened
Oh, the New Year. Yeah.
2 Tuesdays ago. And Shambhala Day, you would think, oh, this is only important to people in the Shambhala tradition.
Let's cut while we talk. That way we won't be here
We're not
for
gonna cut
3
it.
hours.
But basically, Shambhala Day is a celebration of our basic goodness, which is a great thing to tap into because we all have it. And if we tap into it, then we look around in the world and we see other people's basic goodness, and we're like, oh, others are basically good. Society is basically good, and then we're inspired to be do-gooders.
Nice. I like that. All right, so read about Shambhala Day, and it's Ashley's coverage.
What did you name it? It was a terrible title, so the nice thing
No,
about...
your title was cute. It said,
was
yay, it's Shambhala Day.
Shambhala Day, yay, but nobody knows what that means. So
Yeah.
what we do at Elephant is we workshop the titles together, and we all help each other so that they have better titles. And so it's called the Easter New Year. This is what to expect.
So if it looks like I'm not helping at all, you're not wrong. But I am sharing the gift that is Ashley and her craftiness with the whole world. Should I come over there?
Yeah.
So, all right, cut carpet, vinyl seat, removed empty seat, crappy polyester lining, which we could have left in retrospect. All right, look at you. You're doing some tight origami. You want me to pin it down while you nail it?
Okay, so I'm just practicing.
Okay.
So,
Do you have enough?
yeah. I think we should start with the corners. And I
Okay.
just want to also point out you don't need a fancy workshop or anything really expensive to get stuff done. Like, we are in a
Right.
living room.
Cool. And notice even her nails are in glass jars. It's very cute. All right, let's rock and roll.
Okay. So we could just, like, bend it over, wad it up. Like, we want to try to make it...
Bend it
Nice.
over, wad it up. It's the least sexy song.
I think we should make it go like this.
Okay.
And
And
if
you're
we...
definitely going to have enough room over here. It seems tight.
Yeah, but if we get it wrong, we can always redo it. This is the fun part, making a mess. Hammer? Here's my hammer.
If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning. I'd hammer in the evening, all over this land.
I'd hammer out freedom. I'd hammer out justice. I'd hammer up the love between my brothers and my sisters all over the land. Aren't you going to sing along?
I can't sing in the key, whatever key you're singing in. All right.
Then
Ashley,
it would be harmony.
Rebecca says, hey, Ashley, it's Rebecca and Aspen. Fun to
Hi,
start my
Rebecca.
morning with you. Robin says, who needs this old house when we've got you guys?
I know how to build a house too, folks.
Gayla from Kingwood, Texas. Heidi from Snohomish, cool word, Washington. Caitlin from Seattle. Brandon in Utah. Yeah, Brandon, I need life skills too. Yeah, Carol and I have been getting physical therapy. I got MRI, I got X-rays, I got EMGs. I get it all. I'm working on it. The doctor is very proud of me. They said I'm doing everything possible. Sandra, wouldn't a staple gun work for this?
Yeah, let's show them how that works. I would say that
Someone say a staple gun.
on the corners. I'm gonna say on the corners because this rug is thick. I'm gonna use nails.
This rug is thick.
It is.
No, don't use. Oh, because you're gonna use staple gun in the middle.
But I'm just gonna show the staple.
Wait, before you go too fast, are you? Do you have enough room over here?
Yeah, we'll do all the corners
Let's
first.
do corners first.
Okay. And so we want to scooch it really far into that corner.
Scooch it hard. Okay, can I hold it?
No, we're gonna go over here now.
Okay.
We'll do catty corner.
Okay.
Kitty corner?
I don't know. And then is this gonna fit in the thing? With the wrinkle being
It's
that big?
on top. It rests on top of the chair.
Okay. Do you want to test it out?
Okay. See, it's just gonna sit right on top.
Then what keeps it on there? Magic?
No, remember we took the screws out from the underneath?
Oh, okay. From the
So this
upside
is
down.
thicker, and if we then thought the screws would be too short, we would just use longer screws.
Okay. Drea from Seaside, Oregon. That sounds beautiful. Fook from Hieno. Sandra loves my hippie pants, probably. Yeah, these are Buddha pants. I think we sold these as part of some...
They were part of the market, right?
The market,
or
yeah,
some,
elephant market or
maybe
gift
they
guide.
were on a gift guide.
Yeah, they're weird. The crotch is endless. It's like 5 feet out. They're very comfortable.
They're like MC Hammer.
If you're sick, they're great pants. Carrie from Rochester, Minnesota.
Nice.
You are in a great area, Carrie, in terms of climate change. Climate change is going to ruin about half the U.S., but the middle north of the U.S. is going to be pretty darn okay.
Where's everybody going to go when they have to leave the coast?
Well, the coast is the least of the problems, actually. There's going to be flooding coastally everywhere. Let's keep going. See, it's always the person doing the least who's always saying go faster. I'm like the construction, what do you call it?
Foreman.
Like the foreman. Well, I think it's about time to head down to McDonald's. Really prefer if you'd go faster, guys, as I sit on my ass. All right. I'd hammer justice. I'd hammer Trump's smartphone. I'd go to the Twitter headquarters and say, what the hell are you thinking? Let's shut down this man.
You should be a songwriter.
But that's not how free speech works. So we gotta let him spew, spew, spew. And eventually he'll spew himself into impeachment.
Doesn't it seem to be taking a long time?
Nancy Rebecca Marrero Caballero. What a name. I want to say that twice. Nancy Rebecca Marrero Caballero is a flight attendant here in bed in my hotel in San Juan watching this. Ha ha ha! I'm so glamorous. You are glamorous. Your name makes you permanently glamorous. And she loves the pants. Rachel loves the concept of this video, how to do a thing. Can you do more with different projects? Ashley knows how to do everything. That's actually how she started writing for Elephant. One day she was like, I make this weird tea or something so my family doesn't get sick. And I was like, that's a great article. That's my memory of it anyway.
That's exactly how it went.
Look at this. It's almost done.
They should read
Look how
it.
fast you went.
Waylon, they should read that article. It's called 6 Reasons Why My Family Doesn't Get Sick.
I should have read that article. 6 reasons why my family doesn't get sick on elephantjournal.com.
Should we tell them my last name so they can find it?
Ashley Hitchcock, like Alfred Hitchcock. You need to name you need to have another kid and name him Alfred.
No thanks.
Why? Alfred Hitchcock was awesome.
My kids have nature names.
What are their names? Rain, Willow, and Piper. What's Piper?
Piper's a kind of bird and a kind of fish.
Which is it, Piper? Make up your mind.
You know the sandpiper, the ones on the beach?
Okay.
And then they eat the piper, which is the bird, or which is the fish they eat.
All right, folks. So if you're just tuning in, we're making beautiful seat cushions out of my elephant foot carpet. Ashley is showing all of us how to do it, so you can do something for yourself. And we're getting rid of these horrible, horrendous polyester life and inspiration destroying seat covers that don't go with this beautiful quarter sawn wood. So you can buy these old press back. They're called press back because you can see the backs are pressed, right? Press back chairs on Craigslist.
All right, now we're ready to show the part with the staple gun.
All right, don't mess this one up, okay?
You know what? I'm not afraid of messing things up.
Oh, see, that's a great lesson. I love that. I was just teasing you, but you don't need to be afraid to mess things up.
This is a staple gun. You hold it down.
Bum.
And then they don't always go in all the way. I'm gonna say you don't be afraid to use a lot of staples and lots of nails.
Oh, hey, great tip from Carolyn.
What'd she say?
I love that.
What did she say?
Yeah. Sometimes it helps to make edge cuts so the fabric lays flat. You could totally do that. You could cut along the lines.
I know, but this is a rug and I'm afraid it's gonna fray.
Ah.
If it was fabric,
she's
I would.
afraid it's gonna fray.
I'm afraid.
I'm about to recover my grandma's bamboo set. Good skill to learn, otherwise expensive. Yeah, so...
I came to chair, remember?
Hey, did you see this year's... Adam Ruby asked, did you see this year's Academy Award-winning short film titled Piper?
No.
I don't know, maybe...
I have a hard time sitting still and watching movies.
The ugly fabric, Holly, we are going to walk for many, many miles with it and drop it into Mordor. Seriously, it's going to get thrown away. It's polyester. It's nasty.
Nobody should have bought it in the first place.
No one should have created it. No. Polyester, just don't wear it, folks. You know?
Can I tell you a real story?
Clothes, let me rant on plastic, my favorite rant. Most of our clothes that we do yoga in are plastic now. You're paying $99 for fancy yoga pants. Guess what they're made out of? Plastic. You're creating heat and then sweating in plastic, which is toxic. And has a ton of additives. It's not good stuff to pay for or to wear. So as much as possible, that might be, but as much as possible, there we go, like this corduroy, wear natural fibers.
Can I tell you a story about it? One time when my little boy was small, it was 4th of July, and he was wearing a basketball jersey, like 100% polyester, because that's what kids like to wear back then. When they're 5th graders, they like basketball jerseys.
Okay.
And we were doing the fireworks, and one of them caught on fire on his shirt. And like when it catches on fire, it melts, and it melted into his skin, and he has this nasty scar for life.
Wow.
Had he been wearing a cotton shirt, just go like this, no big deal.
Right. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yep. It's nasty stuff. Hey, I just got a alarm thing on my
That's my phone.
It says it's Jack Kerouac's birthday. Look at her, this is a very bolder deadline. It says, go to yoga. Go to yoga. How do I turn this off?
Just have to slide it over.
Go to yoga. Time for another sip of kombucha. Time to meditate. Waylon, you're getting angry. Oh my God. Look who just commented.
Ashley Hitchcock, no way! There's so many, if you look in the phone book, there's so many Ashley Hitchcocks, it's ridiculous.
She says, name buddies, I'll have to look up that article. I have a wicked cough. I'd love to get rid of the cough. Love this creative idea. I have some chairs I need to read you now.
How about this?
Oh, hey, Adam just put in the link for Piper so you can check it out.
You.
It's on YouTube.
Now that the days are getting longer, we have more time for projects like this.
There's a larger view in case you're getting sick of the uptight view. I have to plug in. All right, we're plugged in.
Look at how great it's gonna be.
Oh my God, that does look kind of beautiful. Will you show it again? Look at that. You're like a mindful Vanna White. Only
We spent a lot of time.
you're like a
watching
mindful
Wheel of
feminist
Fortune
version because you're actually
when we were kids.
doing it. What's that?
We spent a lot of time watching Wheel of Fortune when we were kids.
Me too. My mom and I would sit on the couch and eat popcorn and watch Pat Sajak and Vanna White.
I would sit on the lazy boy with my dad and we would watch it.
My favorite to watch with my mom was Heart to Heart. Do you remember that show?
Yes, Gary. Wasn't his name Gary?
I forgot. I love his voice though. Robert Wagner.
Oh yeah, Robert Wagner. Weren't they like crime solvers or something? It
I
was
have
a
no
man in
idea.
white.
I just liked him. I thought he was a cool.
I remember he had a cool car. So,
What's your advice for getting rid of a cough?
stop smoking cigarettes. I think exercise is good for getting rid of a cough.
Good honey.
OSHA
OSHA.
helps, is a root that helps with the cough. Wish Garden Herbs makes this great tincture
Uh huh.
called Serious Cough.
Uh huh.
That's
Wish
good
Garden
to take.
Herbs is a wonderful company. Yeah.
Serious Cough it's called. I think if you're coughing at night, it's good to prop yourself up on extra pillows. But speaking of pillows, like my daughter Willow has always had a chronic cough, and I think she's like allergic to dust. So cleaning your bedding and cleaning the house a lot helps with the cough. I think changing your furnace filters
Oh right, good one.
is really good for the cough. But I think like fresh air, staying hydrated. If you have a problem with anything, drink more water. I promise it'll help a lot.
All right. That's this morning's edition of Ashley's Home Remedies from 1888. Take some snake oil with a pinch of, I don't know, some kind of berry. Ground it up.
No, seriously, like if you grate up
Through a buffalo horn.
raw ginger,
Ginger.
and pour in boiling water, and then let it cool down and put in some local honey and some lemon juice. That is really a good immune boosting thing.
Well,
no
so
matter
that's a
what is
key
wrong.
point that people forget. That's in my honey video with Mr. Tim. Is that if you put beautiful local honey with tons of local, what do you call it? All the good stuff in there. Anyway, there's amazing stuff in local honey.
Antibodies.
Antibodies?
Maybe?
I don't know.
Pollen?
I don't know. I'm sick. I can't think. And anyway, if you put it in hot water, it'll kill all the goodness. So it's best to just eat it off a spoon while you drink your tea. Instead of drowning it in hot water, which will kill everything. This is looking pretty done.
So I'm kind of scooching it tighter as I go.
So the key is to scooch, folks. Look at all the dancing little pieces of carpet.
Which is why I left ample room, because I knew it would start fraying.
I'm afraid not.
Did you know that ravel and unravel have each other as definitions? They're the same word.
That's so interesting.
I know that because I'm a knitter.
Ravel and unravel?
Yeah.
Well, of course they're the same word. What are you even talking about?
Don't they seem like they should be opposite, though? Raveling and unraveling? You can
Oh,
ravel.
to ravel something?
Yeah, to
Oh,
ravel
okay.
means you undo it. Same thing.
This morning's edition of Useless Information You Will Probably Forget is brought to you by Katie Sager. Katie Sager is a wonderful, wonderful woman out in LA who I haven't seen for years. Look how good that looks. Will you show people? All right. Where's the before? Oh, here's the before. Polyester, ugliness, ruining the quarter sawn antique oak. And these chairs, most of these chairs around here are, more than a century old. Still sturdy.
When people made stuff, they knew how to do it.
They're very homey. Look at her get in on it. Good posture. It's almost like you're doing yoga.
I have a bad back. If I don't keep my back straight, I'm done.
Yeah. Good posture. She's not all hunched over. Her shoulders are back. She's got a cute hat on, which is key.
Should we show them the back stretch to do when they're doing their projects so they don't wreck their back?
Sure.
This is a good one.
All right.
It's a child's pose.
Okay. Nice. Want to do that. Oh, yeah.
This is probably good for your shoulder, too.
Yeah, it's good for my dead arm. All right. Nice work. All right, let me look at the comments. Ginger, honey, and lemon is the greatest combination. Nema here from Logan, Utah. It's Ashley came over at 8 a.m., Robin.
It was 8:05. I was late.
Yeah, you were. Elderberry syrup, cayenne.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's the other thing. If you eat a bunch of garlic, that's good for
Penny Bobin, polyester, yuck. Accidentally wore partially polyester socks and they make my feet. Yeah.
They smell bad.
Polyester make your feet smell bad, your body smell bad, your armpits smell bad because it doesn't breathe.
But you know what is good instead?
What?
Is a good underlayer. Like you think of Under Armour, that's a good underlayer. It's polyester. Like I'm gonna go do some athletics, outdoor athletics. Silk is a better underlayer because it's natural and it does the same thing. Like it absorbs the sweat, but then it doesn't smell bad.
Susan Rebender, staple gun is what I use. I fold fabric under, then staple, so no Frank. Yeah.
Yeah. If we were using fabric, we would.
She actually you might just be tuning in, but she was just using that fabric gun. You can see it right over there.
Staple gun.
Staple gun, sorry. I haven't had coffee, so just the
Here
fact
was
that
the staples. They just.
Boom. They don't go through
This is very
the carpet
thick.
super well. Look how good this is looking.
We only want to do this once, like every 20 years.
And see, this is a cool friend thing to do. Like Ashley can do this for me. I can video it so other people can be inspired. And then I can give her some money for it. And then the whole world is happy.
And we can also spend time together.
We get to hang.
But we're getting something done while you're hanging
And
out.
our dogs get to hang out in the backyard. And it forced me to probably get up a little earlier on Saturday than I might have. Which is actually nice, because then you have a long day.
But then we aren't just like being introverts and like.
Yeah, introverts suck.
No, I'm just saying it's good to socialize and get some of that done.
Right.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because we don't have a lot of free time.
Wow, people are still giving suggestions for coughs. People love this stuff. Garlic is a potent anti-inflammatory.
Yeah. Oh, turmeric! Turmeric is really, really good to.
Oh, I have tons of turmeric.
For keeping us uninflamed.
Oh, I got turmeric. Someone else said, Griselda said pineapple. And Cassandra said mullein. Mullein. There's an I in it.
But I think you pronounce it mullein.
Mullein is an expectorant.
Oh, yeah,
I didn't understand either of those words.
It makes the phlegm come up.
Oh, cool. That's what we want. Are you warm enough? Oh, you didn't get your tea.
Oh, sweating. If you get in a hot Epsom salt bath and you sweat out the bad stuff, then that helps you get better too.
All right, so we're now doing a combination. How do you get sick? How do you get well from being sick? And how do you recover your seats in an eco manner while getting rid of one of your 30 rugs video? So that's a long title. Look at that nail. You put that right into the... You put it into a lot of fabric there.
So the other thing, which I wrote an article about, which is, what was it called?
Oh, hipster?
Like 4 things.
Oh, this is the best.
Like it was like 4
the
things.
hipster one.
Well, that's a great article.
No,
like
that's perfect for this.
Crafty hipsters are gonna rock the apocalypse.
So we did this article. We had this great idea. She did all the work, but I helped think of it, and no one read it. So you guys need to go read it. It was like a list of weird crafty things that hipsters sometimes do that will actually be really helpful in the apocalypse. So what were the things? Like darning and sewing and, you know...
Canning vegetables, growing vegetables, like scrapping, like going down the alleys and finding good stuff. But one thing I was going to say, which maybe people don't know about, it's like 4 things my family does when they're angry. Something like that, but if you actually are doing stuff with your body, like exercising enough, or if like
Why did you just hit it just to pat it down?
I want another one in there.
No, you were just hitting it without a nail.
No, there was a nail there.
Oh, I see.
But if we like go out and like exert ourselves and like go out and really saw some wood if we're mad, or like pound something with a hammer when we're mad, like that's good.
Right.
That's a really good way to get that energy out of us.
Yeah.
Even
Like-
if we're not mad, like I'm not mad, but man, I'm pounding this nail and getting a lot of satisfaction out of it.
Yeah, like Dog Whisperer will say, don't try and train your dog until you've exercised your dog.
No, that's the first rule. You exercise it first. Okay.
All right, Jane says her grandma, and Jane has a beautiful, beautiful emoticon game here. Give Jane some love. Grandma survived the Depression because her supply was local. Tomer, yeah, we're recovering some really horrendously ugly chair cushions on otherwise very beautiful chairs. So I bought these beautiful, beautiful oak press back antique chairs that are still sturdy after a century off of Craigslist, which is the way I love to do it. And I love to say, what's next? Are you pausing?
Now I'm stretching out my knees. So we're to the next step.
Okay.
So Jane mentioned the depression.
Yeah.
Which is really great because that's when people actually had to reuse things and learned how to do things for themselves.
Oh, Tracy from Cape Town.
And I was raised by folks who were brought up during the Depression, which is why I know how to do stuff.
Cool. Hazel from Maine. All right. I have limited energy, even though I'm doing nothing.
You're sitting down.
Well, I've been sick for a week, so I'm in rough shape. Look how beautiful this is.
Ta-da! La, la.
That is actually stunningly beautiful.
And you can tell by looking at it, the way the lines are straight and it looks good,
Yeah.
that we thought about it before we were doing it.
You did.
Well, I used to repair backpacks.
Uh-huh.
And I found out, I learned the hard way, like, you've got to really...
Oh, did you want that in there?
I really kind of wanted it in.
Oh, cool. Let's do it. I thought it would be too small.
If you think about something before you're doing it, then your end result is really good. And like if you mess up something in the beginning, you build a foundation, you build stuff onto the foundation, and it's never going to be good.
Oh, you can hear my laundry. I did laundry this morning.
Nice. Okay.
Brink, brink. Look at my cool light. It's made out of an old can.
I hope it still fits.
Would you just say quietly?
I hope it still fits.
Here's the moment of truth. Is it so thick that...
Well, we got to find our holes.
Oh, do you want another pillow under there?
No,
You
no,
want
we
this
gotta,
under here?
We got to just
Hey,
figure
do you
out.
want this to be higher
sure,
up?
Why not?
Yeah. There, that's better, right?
Yeah. So...
All right, so it was held on with these screws, guys. You can see the beautiful quarter sawn oak here.
We might have covered up our holes. Let's see.
Oh, we definitely covered up our holes, right?
I don't know. It's so hard to tell.
So she's looking for the holes.
Like, here's some holes, but...
Well, you could do one, and then the others will sort of fall into place, right?
Let's just do that. This is what I was...
Always take Waylon's stupid suggestions. What could go wrong?
I think we need longer screws now.
Oh, I probably have a ton of screws. Do you have a ton of screws?
I brought some. This is the part where the video becomes a little bit unimpressive.
Griselda says, we're not trying to impress, remember? Griselda says, aggression release has fueled many of her home improvement projects. I love that.
You know what? I use anger as a tool to get stuff done too.
I basically just never feel anger. I'm kind of like the Pope.
Okay.
I'm like the Dalai Lama or the Pope. I just kind of share my rainbow light with people. Did you find the hole?
It seemed to have been going in. We're gonna just...
This is sort of like an average conversation between teenagers trying to get it on. It seemed to find its way in. Not really sure. It's not sticking, but it's going around and around.
It's not really catching purchase is the thing. I think we need longer screws.
I don't think it's in there yet.
Well, this was thicker, so now we're gonna
Do you want me to look?
Now we're gonna use longer screws.
I'm not totally sure where my screws went after my kitchen project.
We gotta find them because these are too short.
You don't have any?
Well, I have these really long ones.
Mine are
These are the screws from the office.
Mine are probably in the basement now. All right. Well, we can keep the video going, or we can.
Should we show them your basement?
I'm fine with it, but I kind of feel like this video is dying, so maybe we're gonna go. Oh, you're trying it without the thing? Just see if it gets a little farther. Yeah, it's not. Is
I
it
think we
even
need longer
in a
screws.
hole though?
Not really. Why don't we just put it?
Oh
We'll
wait,
just...
this may not need longer. You may just need to find the hole.
Is that one in the hole?
It's like we don't need the hole, it just has to get in the wood.
Right, but it may not be piercing the wood.
It's not. But we can still put this up right side up and show them
Ta-da,
how good it
that's
looks.
what it will look like when we figure out the hole situation.
Putting the screws back in the hole is really like the easy part.
Put the thumb and the something thumb.
And it'll be good.
All right. Thank you, folks. This was fun. This video is clearly dying. It got pretty huge.
They haven't had their coffee yet.
I hope you...
And from Boulder, Colorado.
That's
And
going to
from-
look nice. Look how great that looks.
Give some thanks and some love to Ashley. And hope you had a good time.
That's going to look way better with your rug collection.
Yeah, it's just so matchy-matchy. It's almost...
Screws though.
All right, I'm going to go look in the basement. All right. See you, folks. Thank you so much. If you want to subscribe, youtube.com/Elephant Journal. We have well over 5 million views. And if you want to support independent media in this day and age, it's obviously kind of important. elephantjournal.com/read. And you will be paying for, with only $2 a month, you'll be paying for our editors and our writers to do good work for you, our best consistent writers. So Jane, thank you. Holly, thank you for the scarf, and I do hope I will feel better soon. Huge thanks to Ashley, and hopefully this will inspire you to do a home project. All right, folks. Mwah!
Boulder, Colorado, signing out.